Hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up, Fuzzy Wizzle, Mr. Greymore, Christoph, Max Volder, Zelda, Zach? Good to see you. It's been a bit. Nitch, how are you today? Featherall, the Weddle, Lotus Eater. Welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I missed you all on Thursday. Oh, man. I messed up my back so bad. I've never hurt my back before in my life. So I'd always heard people say, like, oh, I hurt my back. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's your back. How bad can it be? I will tell you. Now I know, and I have more empathy for those people because, if you mess your back up, good Lord, can it be pretty bad? So it was pretty bad, but I'm improving. I'm not better. I wouldn't say better, but I am improving enough that I think I can pull off a stream. So Spike's Cafe, it's getting there. Paralytic and Jonathan Glade, welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. I know I'm officially an old man now. That is the most old man thing. I tried to think of like a cooler thing to say that was wrong with me. Like, what would have a better description have been? I thought about saying that I did it, I don't know, skydiving or something, and that's what happened, but... See Wannabe, Sir Bangs a lot. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Oh, I know. I am the old man of Magic. Oh boy, but we're gonna have fun today. I have 3 historic decks. I don't know how many we'll get through. We have 3 new historic decks because I'm really hyped for historic. We're starting with this blue white embalm or eternalized deck. I don't know if you remember this deck. This was a deck that I loved in standard. This deck, I just had so much fun playing the standard version of it. Now we have the pieces for historic, and thanks to, oh man, they're in the chat. I don't remember your name though, but I completely whiffed. I've been working on this deck because this was one of my favorite standard decks from its time. So I've been kind of like working on it for historic. I completely forgot about Mythos of Aluna. Mythos of Aluna seems absolutely insane. Paradolic, yes, you sent me a deck list that it was a lot different as far as the actual cards it was playing, but the Mythos of Aluna seems really amazing in this deck. So I am super excited to try this deck. Also, backup decks if we get to more than one. MTG Jank sent me a God Pharaoh's Gift black-white discardy Bugler Rats God Pharaoh's Gift deck, so maybe we'll try that. And then also new perspectives combo. So I don't know if we'll get to all of them today. We'll see how it goes with the other ones, but we got some historic Jank for today. Not a fan of the remaster set. Interesting. My question, why not Mirror Maid? Wait. Doesn't that just copy something until end of turn? What is Mirror Maid? Oh, copy. Yeah, so the power of Mythos of Aluna is Mythos of Aluna copies anything. So, yeah, Mirror Maid could copy specifically, like, Anointed Procession. Mythos of Aluna, if we want more Anointed Processions, we get more Anointed Processions. If we want more eternalized creatures, we can get those. If we want more lands, we can make a bunch of land tokens. We can do all kinds of shenanigans with Mythos of Aluna. So that's what we're starting with today. We're starting with Why No Even Win Guide. So this deck, it's not really about killing people quickly. The idea is that you kind of grind out value, and then in the late game, you get this overwhelm. You're going to get to the point where you probably have like, I don't know, 5 Anointed Processions on the battlefield, and then a single Sacred Cat for 1 mana Embalm is just like a board full of creatures. So the idea is, you get to the late game and win. I am a little worried about milling out. We might need a Thassa's Oracle. We'll see. Yeah, there's tons of stuff, and this is like an early draft. We can definitely update it, add some stuff to it, so I think it's going to be fun. The other thing, before we start playing Magic, they announced a secret lair today, and I gotta say, this is actually a really sweet one. Like, I was pretty impressed with this secret lair. Like, oh no, wait, we're queued. Hang on. You can't see the art as well as I wish you could, but the art is really sweet on these uses. Definitely super sweet. Nick Kimona, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, 9 Life Salinity is coming. It definitely is. It is coming soon. So this is, I believe, for sale now. There is upside of this is I really love the art. What is the style? What is the style of this art? I don't even know, Adventure Time or something. But the art style is really sweet. The only downside is, and not a really high value secret lair. I think like Void Slime is like the most valuable card, and it's like $6, and then everything's like $4, $1, 50 cents, 50 cents. So you're not getting a ton of value, but the art is ridiculously good, and they are playable cards like Necrotic Ooze, Modern Combos, Mimeoplasm, Commander Staple, Acidic Slime, Commander Staple, Scavenging Ooze sees play all over the place. Void Slime is like the least playable card, but the most valuable card. So definitely a sweet secret lair. I don't take naps. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Oh, is it the first non-foil Mimeoplasm? I didn't even realize that. Interesting. So hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Sorry about missing Thursday, but let's start playing some Magic. Let's do our reminders, talk about deck number 1, start historicing, then we talk about our weekends and secret lairs and how I'm an old man and hurt my back. Whatever y'all want to talk about. Whatever, anything and everything is on the table. So, reminders! Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. The video about cards you should craft from Omcat was really cool and useful. Ooh, interesting. Why don't you do a similar one about Jumpstart? What cards do you have in mind that should be crafted from Jumpstart? That's a good idea. I was gonna ask you about that and see if that was a video that was actually helpful for people, because it would be an easy thing to do with like new sets, reprint sets. We have master sets coming, so maybe I'll start doing that on the regular. So replay YouTube, normal YouTube, tons of stuff coming up tonight. We are standarding with a sweet rotation-proof combo deck for standard on Budget Magic. $50 deck, so definitely check that out. Tons of other stuff coming up as well. Our Against Odds this week is spectacular, a really good one. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. If you get a free Scoop Soldier sticker, just let them know you want one in your order notes. Otherwise, merch page. Tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel of the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 more gets your message read on stream. The Discord is new and improved. And all right, let's play some Magic. Let's talk some Magic. So we're starting with a deck that I just want to try. Maybe it's horrible and we switch to something else. This is Blue-White Embalm, Blue-White Eternalize. So the idea of this deck is really simple. We are built around Anointed Procession. Anointed Procession is a card that makes this deck work. Basically, if we make a token, we get twice that many tokens instead. So, our main token producers are not traditional Lingering Souls, Raise the Alarms. We are using Embalm and Eternalize creatures to be our token. So these are creatures we can cast normally. We can also discard them to like Thirst for Meanings, to Champion of Wits, to Teferi, so we can discard them, but from our graveyard, we can get them back as 4/4s, and Bomb just gets a normal copy, so we kind of stabilize in the early game. In the late game, we are going to start getting back our tokens from the graveyard, gaining tons of life for the Anointer Priest, and the sweetest new addition to the deck that makes this whole deck even more exciting is Mythos of Aluna, which copies anything in token form. So what we can do is get our Anointed Procession, Mythos of Aluna, Anointed Procession, which is going to make 2 more Anointed Processions. So we have 3. If we do it again, I don't even want to think about it. It's going to be a ridiculous number of Anointed Processions. And then, all of a sudden, we're making millions of Sacred Cats, millions of Angel of Sanctions, gaining tons of life with Sunscreen Champion, drawing our entire deck with Champion of Wits. So that is the plan. That is the plan. We'll see how it works. I loved playing a deck like this in Standard. I don't know how it's going to match up with the historic meta. We're going to see sideboard, Grafdigger's Cage, counter spells, removal spells, another Teferi, Immortal Sun to shut down our Teferi. and that's a plan. No Exelon Jigs for extra jank value. That's a good question. So if there was anything else that you could add to this deck, what would it be? So Jace, does Jace actually do anything? What, does it like... Token... Oh, that's right. It's this one. It's Stoner Jace that that makes token copies of itself. The problem is they're so bad, but it would be funny just for Jaggy. I thought about playing Field of the Dead, but I just can't bring myself to do it because it's everywhere. Spicy McChicken for the 39th month. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you. So, I mean, I think that's his nickname. If you look at the eyes, like I don't know. That's what people call it. I didn't make that up. Spicy McChicken, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup to your review. All right, let's just try it like this. Let's just try it, and then we'll add stuff in as we go. Like, we're just experimenting, trying fun, janky things. So how has Historic been for all of you? I have had a blast. I mean, as long as I could sit enough to actually play, but as much Historic as I've gotten to play since they released I'm a Carry Remastered, I have had a lot of fun with. Outside of Field of the Dead, which needs to get banned again, but Historic has been a throwback and it's awesome. Yeah, it has definitely been, oh man, it's definitely exciting because we're going to keep getting Tolkien Jace. That's actually perfect because it plays on the Tolkien theme too. I might have to borrow that. Yeah, Field of the Dead with Hour of Promise is pretty busted. Thoughtseizes is very good. Although I don't think this deck cares too much about Thoughtseizes. Like, if we can stabilize, once we get going, we really are going to do things. We'll keep this. That's fine. Been working on Mono Red Set. Oh no, Control. Narset seems like a card we don't want to play against. Narset shuts down all of our card draw. Well, tap land go. Please make Infinite Lumbering Battlement blink. I feel like Lumbering Battlement's a card that you would expect us to have played a lot, but we haven't really played that much of somehow. Hey, what's up, Alexander? How are you? Ooh. Alright, try him. Well, boom. Here comes the 1-3. Look out. So how was everyone's weekend? Do you think that Blue-White Auras is even better now with a new cartouche? I mean, I think it's better. I don't know if it, like, I don't know how much better. Oh no, it's already this deck. Oh boy. So next turn our opponent gets a Hour of Promise and beat us? Well, that's not great. Well, let's just do his main phase. Who knows what counters they could be playing. That's a lot of lands. We will discard the Seal Away. Hit you for 1. Yeah. Ugh. This deck is the new best deck in Historic, by far. How did I hurt my back? So, okay. The backstory. So, I live on the 2nd floor, and it's really hard to get to my door. You can't just, like, deliver stuff to my door. You gotta go, like, to the front of the building and all this stuff. So, anyway, I've been trying to... I've been trying to get a actual setup, and it's coming along, because I want to be able to do, like, videos without the green screen. So... I ordered a bunch of stuff, with the big things being these bookshelves to use as like the background. So anyway, I had to carry them. They put them for some reason. For some reason, they put them not on even in front of my building, but like in the side yard. So I had to carry them like around the building, up a couple flights of stairs, and somehow doing all of that, oh no, more lands. Somehow doing all of that, I managed to pull my back out, and just, it was so bad. Like, I said it before, I'd always thought like, oh, like, that's not a big deal, whatever. Like, hurt your back, you probably, you know, a little bit of pain, whatever. But I was like, almost like not able to walk. I'd like kind of hobble around like a 90-year-old man, so... It was really bad, but it started to improve. So what paper yeah, I have a new appreciation for people who have back pain, because it actually is like can be pretty debilitating. Please, if you have a shelf to recreate the MTG standby with the books and so forth. Yeah, it would be sweet. I don't know, I don't think it's possible, but I was thinking, I don't think I'd actually pull it off, but the intro screen that we have here, I thought it would be sweet if I could actually do that, like, exact setup. But where am I going to get, like, all the Pro Tour trophies? It might take me a minute to actually, like, to get a couple of those, if they even have them anymore. Someone's got to write Jank 101. It doesn't even exist yet. So it's going to be a long-term project to actually get everything in the background. But it would be sweet if I could. Big Nips, welcome to the Fishbowl. More lands, infinite lands. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. We have not drawn much anything here. We've just drawn all lands. And our opponent's already to zombie mode, which is not good. Well, hit you down to 18. A mini Panharmonicon sculpture. Yeah, there's so much stuff I need. Oh, no. Opponent, yeah, this deck. Opponent's got all answers. Sure, exiles our stuff. Scryland. Uro will be returning here shortly. Makes a zombie. Gonna need a good draw. Come on, deck. You can do it. Where's our Champion of Wits? That's what we're missing, is a Champion of Wits to really get the... Well, all right. To Fairy. Loot away some of these lands. Okay, there's a Champion of Wits. We're getting there. We're getting there. Play the land. Okay, there's hope. There's hope. Maybe I just gotta write Jank 101. I'll write Jank 101 and we'll put it for sale on the website so I can use it in the background. Okay, Goro, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, so close to scooping. Yeah. This deck's a problem. So I have really enjoyed Historic since... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I have really enjoyed Historic since the update, outside of this deck in specific. Opponent, yeah, free zombies passes. Well, we will Banishing Light, which is not actually even very good because they're going to get back this Ugin in a minute, but we got to do what we got to do. Champion of Wits, do some looting. Hey, what's up, Mr. Arch? How are you? Yes, we'll draw cards. We will discard and discard. No Anointed Procession either. Play the land, pass the turn. I think we could retune the 1/1 Mucha Brew deck for a new meta and throw Coco in. So, the +1/+1 counter Mucha Brew deck, I don't know about Coco, maybe. I'm trying to think what we'd miss out on. But, I mean, there is definitely potential. Coco is a powerful card. Coco might be better in, like, a... Yeah, opponent's going to get back their Ugin. Ugh. Yeah, we don't have an answer to this. So we can draw a bunch of cards, but our opponent's going to get back Ugin. And play Infinite Uros. Not good. Not good. Maybe green-white would be the way to go with Coco. I think that might be the best build with Coco. Well, Champion of Wits. Ooh, with animations. Draw some cards. Discard and discard. Play a land, go attacking. Yeah, Coco, I think Collected Company and Thoughtseize might actually make Elves playable in Historic, which would be sweet. Coco sees a lot of play in the sack decks, too. At least so far. Well, alright. Ugin again. We should have Mythos the Field earlier. Yeah, being able to Mythos Ugin would be sweet. Opponent, yeah. Ugin's pretty good against Eternalized creatures, looks like. Can just keep doing that. And they get an Ugin, or an Uro. I think we're pretty dead. Yeah, I've seen people play the Jund Sack deck. I don't know how good it is in Historic, honestly. Like, it has a lot of good tools, but every time I play against it, it doesn't seem that impressive. Like, it has good games, but it definitely doesn't seem, like, unbeatable. I think it's, like, a decent deck, though. What's up, Seth? First time catching the stream in a few years. Oh, well, mouth breather. Good to see ya. Oh, La Chimichangas. I remember that account. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Well, we will thirst for meaning. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we can't. This is a deck I hope we don't play against, because this deck will get banned. I'm like 99% sure this deck's going to get banned, so I'm mostly hoping just to dodge it for the time being until they ban it. Would Temet be okay in this? I mean, in theory, you could play any Eternalize or Embalm creatures. I think we have the best of them in our deck already, but you could play any of them for fun. Temet itself, like, it's weirdly aggressive, and we're not really about attacking too much. You think the deck's weak to aggro? Really? I think the Hour of Promise, like, I'm not sure how does aggro beat, like, just turn 4 or turn 3, 2 Field of Deads, make 8 tokens or whatever. Like, aggro actually beats that? Alright, we got our Anointed Procession this time. The hand's not swift. Well, Irrigated Farmland, go. I didn't think... Oh, tap line, go. No land. That's disappointing. Strangely, Grafdigger's Cage doesn't do anything against us. We actually have Cage at our sideboard because it doesn't actually do anything against our deck. I mean, we'll see. I hope that this deck is with Hour Promise is fine. My experience has been that it's not, but it is still early in the format. I mean, we're on 2 lands. Opponent is gonna start making zombies for free next turn, presumably. So, I mean, yeah. Fall of the Thrin or Haphazard Bombardment seems fun to try against field. Yeah, the problem is they're just so fast. Like, the problem... So, before Amonkhet Remastered, I had heard, like, Krim would always talk about, this is why I think the deck is going to end up getting banned. Before Amonkhet Remastered, I was actually pretty fine with Field of the Dead. I thought it was just, like, another good deck. But now that Hour of Promise, which is just double tutor Field of the Dead, turn 3 to turn 4 most games, now that's what is... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is depressing. This hand would have been sweet if we could have cast stuff. But now that they can do that, I feel like that is what has put the deck over the top and into the back to suspending Field of the Dead range. YOLOs. Yeah. Alright. Well, this time we just couldn't draw any lands. Disappointing start, but definitely not very good running for us there, and against the best deck in the format. Yeah, I think, so intuitively it seems like Cage should do stuff against our deck, but it actually doesn't. The Hooglandia Open. Does anyone have a link to the actual deck list from the tournament? When was the Hooglandia Open? Gem Pump Looter is best against Field of the Dead. Yeah, it is pretty funny that it triggers off opposing zombies. Rigzilla! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Well, this is spicy. Worst case, we can start copying lands, so... I mean, we might as well let someone else teach our opponent the lesson. The lesson of Grafdigger's Cage against Eternal Eyes. Hooglandia Open. So Saltai lands, most played deck, 54% win percentage. Rakdos Aggro, interesting. Pretty good win percentage. Burn, horrible. Sacrifice, meh. Yorion, not great. Mono Black Control, super sad. Wow, that is actually hard to do. Winning only 28% of the time, that's like bad against the odds decks. Like low tier against against the odds. And that's 5 different people. That is almost impressive. I don't know if I've ever seen a deck that was like one of the most played in a tournament have that bad of a performance. Ledung, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup tier for you. Thank you. Oh, Hazaret and Shane Whirler are both in the format, yeah. What do you think of Daggerburn in Historic? Well, let's just Anointer Priest. I would have to think of what pieces. Like, do we have all the pieces? There is Dagger. Do we have... Is Trespasser's Curse in the format? Well, I guess it is because of Amonkhet now. Yeah, it seems like there's the pieces to build it. Uro. Maybe we should splash green so we can play Uro. Apparently that's what you gotta do. Well, let's Thirst. Alright, there's some lands. Discard Seal away. Hit ya. Well, we got Mythoses for days. Letta handing out a ton of, another row, of gift subs to Chow and Milikoi and Shadeslayer and Dark and Karen Zone. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for yours. Oh, it's another Field of the Dead deck. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Mount Teferi. Let the looting begin. Draw discard. Thank you so much for all the gift subs, Ledung. We will discard a land. Hit ya. Alright. Oh. Mythos the Field. I don't know if we have the variety of lands to turn it on. Maybe just barely. I think we can do more spectacular things, hopefully. Discard a farmland. Untap. More farmlands. Loot. Discard. Wrath of God. Hit ya. Down to 23. Anointer Priest. Glacial Fortress. Go. Oh, these Mythoses are so close to being sweet. I'm gone for a few years, and this Uro card seems to be everywhere. Yes, it is legitimately Chongas. Probably better known as Mouth Breather. Yeah, Uro's pretty good. Oh, boy. Yeah, alright. Sure. So, what? 4 zombies, and then Uro next turn? No, 6 zombies because of Fabled Passage. Oh boy. Yo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. I just don't know if it matters. Like, we could copy it. We could, like, maybe make a zombie a turn, but our opponent just gets to make, like, 8 zombies a turn or something. Like, oh, did they punt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Ah! They didn't crack their Fabled. What did... Oh! They didn't even try to turn it on. Interesting. Alright. Well, that still works for us. We will discard a Wrath of God. We will cycle Irrigated Farmland. Champion of Wits is good. We will loot with Teferi. Discard Sacred Cat. Champion of Wits. Where's our Anointed Procession? We're so close. Champion of Wits. Loots. Okay, there's Anointed Procession. Discard Anointer Priest. Discard Sunscourge Champion. Castle Ardenvale. Sacred Cat. Gates of Life. Oh, we're getting there. It's happening. We're so close. Embalmment. Yes. We might be able to fight through the zombies. We can also make tokens. There was a banned version in Standard that had Huatli in it, and it's actually insane. I don't remember the banned version. Yeah, Mythos can copy Anointed Procession. Now we're actually like a little pinched on lands after having arguably too many before. Opponent starts making zombies. Blocks and blocks. So we lose an Anointer Priest. We can actually ultimate to Fairy. That seems good. I think that's our new plan, is ultimate this. I've never ultimated this to Fairy before. 2 extra turns seems pretty helpful. So 9-10, opponent's upkeep, 2 extra turns. And then we're set up to go off. Hey, what's up, Doug? How are you? How is my back? It is better than it was over the weekend, although still not good. All right, opponent attacks to Fairy. We will block and block. Okay. All right, opponent. You need something better than... You need to kill us, essentially. Or our Teferi. Oh. Yeah, no one actually sits through the 3 extra turns, or the 3 turns in a row, do they? When we get Kaladesh again, I wonder if Esper version with Hidden Stockpile could be viable. Hidden Stockpile does go really well with Anointed Procession. Definitely seems like a possibility. Alright, Uro. Land zombies. Sure, sure. And... Alright. Zombies. This doesn't look like a lethal amount of zombies, though. So loot with Teferi. Ugh. Discarding Mythos. Untap. Loot with Teferi. Discard a Sunscourge Champion. Play the land. Is there any chance that we die? Let's Anointed Procession. This should make sure we don't die. Anointed Procession. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. We should be good. We should be good. Opponent, more zombies for free. Opponent has not done anything except make zombies. We got the ultimate. Do we live? Opponent gets 2 more zombies. 6. Oh, it's only 20. All right, so we will ultimate to Fairy. Oh, there's the animation. All right. All right. If we get to untap here, it is going to go insane. It is going to be the sweetest 3 turns in the history of Magic. All right, opponent. Gets in. Draws a card. Hits us. Yeah. Well, we will block 6. Yeah, we're not dead. Okay. Oh, it's fun time. It is fun time. Wait, what are you thinking? What are you thinking a pun is? What is the pun? Ugin. Sure. Alright, now we gotta beat a Ugin too. Explores. Alright, let's think about this. So we get 3 turns in a row. Mythos of Illuna. Anointed Procession. Shock ourselves down to 3. Mythos of Illuna, Anointed Procession. Okay. Wait. Oh. Oh, this is a May, right? May. Alright. Champion of Wits. Why are we not Champion of Witsing? What's going on? Do we break it? Do we break it? Do we break Arena? It won't let us do anything. Is our... Oh! No! No! How do I reconnect? No! Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, Arena. No, we were gonna do such cool things and Arena just... Oh, Arena just ruined everything. Oh, okay. Well, now we get to prepare assets for 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, let's gather some files, load the card database. Yeah, preparing assets, initializing audio, initialize that. Yeah, let's load the initial screen. And wait. Oh! We got 11 Anointed Processions and Arena stopped working. Oh. Is chat frozen? No, chat's working. Yeah, I restarted and it restarted to this. Oh, all right. Well, I guess we just have to do it again. Apparently Arena. Wow, we broke it good. There's already a Reddit post about it. It'll break Arena. Ugh. Why? Well, I guess maybe we'll just have to switch over to Magic Online. OBS is broke. Wait, why do you think OBS is broke? It looks right to me. Try refreshing your screen. Is OBS not working for anyone else? All right, let's try that again. I mean, if it's just bugged, then it's bugged, and I guess we'll move on to another deck. Oh, that was so disappointing. Oh, that's... Huh. That's strange. You're right. Why is the gameplay... How is that possible? That's... How is that even a thing that can happen? Okay, wait, I guess we'll have to... I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. Wow, everything's falling apart. Agiator, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey! Okay. We're back-ish. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Wait, are we back? What is going on with everything today? Arena? So that's correct, but I'm not there. Hey, there. Wait, we're getting there. Okay, wait. SM Bizzle, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we're back-ish, relatively. Tablet, go. Yeah, we crashed everything. We broke Arena. We broke it all at once. Well, play this. Zagger Cat, go. Opponent's on some sort of Rakdos deck. Still frozen. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I don't understand what's happening. Wow, I deleted everything and put it back, so I guess I'm gonna have to try restarting the stream and see if that saves it. It changed. I don't understand what's going on. It was working. I blame this on Arena too. It was working fine. All right. Don't go anywhere. Maybe. Are we back? Hello, hello? And we've timed out, unfortunately. All right, innocent blood. Sure. Are we working? All right. I think it might be working now. Perhaps. Oh, Arena is literally the buggiest. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this? Arena is falling apart. Oh, I've never seen. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, I will show up. I'm here. Oh, I have 3 lands, but it won't let me use this land. And it doesn't even count it as existing, but it's not in our hand. Oh! Wow! Wow! No, we're back. Sorry, Arena's falling apart, and it does that sometimes. Yeah, it's counting this. Why does it have an eye on it? It has an eye on it now. So we can't. Oh! Wow! So we're going to have to play down a land the entire game because Arena doesn't recognize it? Oh, this is a new one. This is next level even for Arena. Grab the land. So you think it's in my hand? So try to like play the land next turn? Wow! Oh my goodness! I don't know if I've... Those are 2 very different Arena bugs. All happening at the same time while the stream is crashing. What a weird, like, 5 minutes. That is so strange. Okay, all right, let's get back into it. We want to try to Anointed Procession, people. So far, this has been one of the weirder streams we've ever had. Oh, boy. Hey, what's up, Mouth Breather? How are you? Okay. Huh. Has anyone seen that before? Is that just like a completely new one? Oh, we're bringing the Deputy of Detention. Seems good against our opponent's deck. We'll go down a couple of Banishing Lights and go down one Sunscourge Champion. Run it like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Elgazor. Elkiaz. Yeah, things got weird there for a minute. If I missed your sub, huge apology. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we have lands. We'll see if they work. We have Anointed Procession, which is what this has been all about. But we got to not make too many Anointed Processions or else Arena blows up and crashes the stream somehow. I don't even know how they're connected, but... Don't you hate how Arena will always leave the desert lands untapped, even if you only have one mana open? Yeah, the auto tap around Arena definitely it's a little middling. Meddling Mage could be a nice sideboard card. Yeah, it could be worth considering. What would we be targeting with it? Or just trying to play it for like value? The land stop working has actually happened to you? Jeez, I've never had it happen to me before. That's so strange. Ugin. Yeah, well, I think the thing to consider is we want to stop specific things, and we'd hopefully have it live, which can be the challenge. Against, like, the Sultai deck that's kind of just like a control deck. Oh, their Sacrifice. Interesting. Well, Anointed Procession, go. We're back! Yeah, that was a weird clunky time. My apologies. Stream crashing, Arena crashing twice. Everything just went off, everything went off the rails. Are you a fan of Adventure Time? I haven't watched much Adventure Time, actually. Luris. Is Adventure Time worth watching? Ooh, Mythos. Alright. Let's think about this. Let's just... Castle Ardenvale, go. I think we just thirst for meaning this turn. How is Wizards not fixed Anointed? It broke the client all the time years ago. The fix was just to rotate it, I guess. Yeah, hopefully it's not actually bugged all the time. That would be depressing. Opponent, combat. It's us. Sure. Down to 17. Oh, the fun starts in 2 turns. 2 turns, the fun starts. Yeah, I like BoJack a lot. I've watched all of BoJack a couple of times. Ooh, Seal Away's also good. We will discard Cat and Sunscourge. Oh, another Mythos. All right, let's play it safe. We don't want to get too wrecked. We're gonna play it safe. Get rid of the Luris. So get rid of the Luris. Step 1. Castle Ardenvale. Anointer Priest number 2. Your go. Next turn, Anointed Procession, and then the fireworks begin. I would say out of the 7 copies, that's 256 or whatever the doubling. Hey, Seth, what do you think about Flameblade Adept not being in the set? Yeah, there was a couple of weird exclusions. Flameblade is one of them. I'm hoping that it means... Uh-oh. Opponent's going off. I'm hoping that it means... It's coming in a future set. If it doesn't exist at all, that would be a problem for older formats actually showing up on the client. We're almost there. Kind of 2 turns, but still. Opponent, yeah, gonna do all this stuff, sack our stuff. Add some mana. Young Pyromancer number 2. Plays a land. Well, all right. We play Anointed Procession. We play... How much are we taking? Not that much. Hallowed Fountain. All right, next turn. Next turn it begins. Hey, Seth, I started playing Limited and I'm really bad right now. Do you have any advice on draft or sealed? Draft or sealed definitely takes some learning. Opponent gets and hits us. Down to 11. Sure. Pass. Oh. Well, this is probably safest. Get rid of the board. Get rid of the board. Opponent gets to draw a card. So draft or sealed, I feel like it takes a lot of practice. It is a lot different than constructed, but some of the general rules are bombs, aim for bobs, and then removal. All right, play the land. I think we keep waiting. Sacred Cat gets more spectacular after we have multiple Anointed Processions. Are we just going to crash this game again? Bombs, evasion. So what is the acronym? Is it BREAD? Bombs, evasion, removal. Yeah, what is... I'm missing some letters. Bombs, removal, evasion. Huh. I was not expecting Soul Guide Lantern, but okay. And gets back a Pyromancer and plays a land. And gives it haste. Hits us. Yeah, it was not great how that ended up going. Alright, well, yeah, how did Fountain go? That was very awkward. That was the awkwardest. Bombs, removal, evasion, acceptable? Opponent's axe to draw a card. Oh my goodness. Oh, that Soul Guide Lantern got us so hard. We were set up to go off, but now we're not. Opponent plays a land. Gets back another young Pyromancer. Gives it haste, makes some tokens. Goes to combat. Well, we will make a couple tokens. Kill young Pyromancer. Kill young Pyromancer. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Alright. Well, I guess we gotta play around the graveyard hate. Teferi doesn't do it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? Wow! Oh boy. Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Okay. Do we want to bring in the Grafdigger's cages? Wow, we were gonna so go off. Why not copy their young Pyromancer? It's not really significantly better than making 1/1s because we got a chump block, and if they village rights it, then we just lose immediately. Huh. Huh. Thank you for the cheer, by the way, Anki. This deck is just excellent. Could quasi-duplicate make it even better? I don't know how many copying effects you really can play would be the concern. We have Mythos of Illuna, which is, I think, just better than quasi-duplicate because you can copy non-creatures. I'm not sure how to fit more of that effect in the deck, honestly. So I think that would be the concern. Well, I guess we trim. We'll bring in a couple Grafdigger's cages. Bring in the other Wrath. Run it like that. Temet's just not very good, unfortunately. The deck... So Temet, I could see the appeal of Temet in some sort of like aggro token style deck, but this isn't really an aggro deck, and the embalmed cost of being 5 and the fact that Temet doesn't really do anything other than attack. Really? You're gonna scoop? makes it just a little bit awkward. We're kind of like a synergistic combo deck rather than a token beatdown deck. Young Pyromancer. Oh boy. All right. Well, we do need another land at some point. What do you think about Historic Dredge? I've only played it a tiny bit, and the tiny bit I played it seemed good. Yeah, the lack of lands is going to be an issue. Luris, sure. Opponent passes. Can we draw land? No. All right. I mean, I feel like if we draw lands, we just are set up to win, but we'll see. Opponent land. And if we draw one land, Thirst for Meaning can hopefully find us more. Hey, what's up, Zarek? I am doing pretty well. How are you? I mean, maybe, but yeah, I guess that's true. Combo might be a loose term for it, but we're definitely not an aggro deck. We're more like mid-range with some, I would argue, like combo elements at least. How's my back? It is better than it was over the weekend and the end of last week, thankfully. It is not all the way better, but it's heading the right direction. Yes, we were looking at the Ooze Secret Lair earlier. Yeah, we'll just snipe the Loris. And can we draw a land? All right, opponent makes a token. We cannot. All right, we will pass the turn. Yeah, the Ooze Secret Lair, the art is amazing. Would you make a video on when to mulligan? But then maybe you're not the best teacher on that subject. Well, if you, my advice would be if you have 0 lands, I would suggest mulliganing. 7 lands, probably also do that. I know I keep putting this in the chat. Goldfish send the clips to glitches to the support team. The more info they have, the likelier they are to solve the problem. I will see what I could do, Glyer. Opponent gets in. My experience with opponent hits us. Makes a token. Oh my goodness. If we lose with double Grafdigger's Cage because we can't draw a land to wrath the board, oh my goodness, I'm going to be so depressed. Like, look at this hand. We are set up for literally everything. If we can draw one single land, a single one. No lands, no keep. That is a rule of thumb. Yes, Embalm is fine. Even with Grafdigger's Cave shout. Jeff Boyardee Bucketman Forever. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we will block. Down to 18. Opponent gets milled. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Sure. Grafdigger's Cage is pretty good against our opponent's deck. Oh my goodness, it's a land. Okay. So we will... Let's just pass. We can pass the turn and Thirst for Meaning to hit another land. Then we can Wrath. Then we can Anointed Procession. And then I think we got him. Oh, finally found the land. Cling to Dusk to get our Sacred Cat. Boy, our opponent's deck is very dependent on the graveyard, isn't it? All right. Sure. Opponent has so much stuff in their graveyard that they can't cast. Goes to combat, gets in. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Would you like to cast something from your graveyard? Opponent wants to Village Rites. Nope. Okay, come on, deck. Just give us a land. You know you can do it. You know you can. Thirst for Meaning. Ha-ha! The lands have arrived. We will decline. We will discard Sacred Cat and Deputy of Detention. We will untap. Oh no, it's tapped. Oh, they're all tapped. Oh my god, they're all tapped. Champion of Wits. goodness! Bucket Man Forever with the gift sub to Money Money. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription, and thank you, Bucket Man, for the gift sub. Big super cheer for you. We will discard. Castle Ardenvale and Irrigated. No. And Glacial Fortress. Play Irrigated Farmland. Oh, watch our opponent just draw a Thoughtseize, and we don't get to Wrath. Blur, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you about it. Desperation draw. Down to 18. Attacks, 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 attacks. Sure. We will block. I mean, I think once the Wrath comes down, we pretty much got him. About it. Village Rights to draw a couple cards. We go to 9. We Wrath. Castle Ardenvale. Go. Alright, so opponent gave us a run there. We almost got in trouble with the lads. Luris, sure. Dreadhorde Arcanus, also sure. We have a new donation, our first donation of the night. Well, we will Anointed Procession. Sacred Cat. Double it up. We have a new donation from... Uh-oh. Streamlabs. Streamlabs crashing too? Why is everything crashing today? New donation for Rub. Dan Wildfire. Hey, what's up, Doug? How are you? What are your thoughts on the new Ooze set? Do you want it in Yarok or are you not a fan? I think the art is actually pretty spectacular. So I do really like the art. Yeah, I do really like the art a lot. I might pick one up just for the art. Because you get a Sitting Slime and Scavenging Ooze. Opponent goes attacking. And we will block and block. Lure us down, back up to 11. Now we refuel. Play a land. Champion wins. Draw 8. Discard 4. Yes, yes. Get 2 creatures. This is where the deck becomes spectacular. Thank you so much for the donation, Doug. Yeah, what do y'all think? Where would you rank the oozes in the... Ooh, and there's some Mythos. Where would you rank the oozes in the hierarchy of Secret Lair arts? I actually think it's, like, pretty top tier, in my opinion. We will discard Sunscourge Champion. And this is where our deck can feel, I think, pretty unbeatable. All right, opponent, your go. Things are about to get crazy until we crash Arena. Oh, you wish they came in foil. Interesting. I thought not being foil was actually a upside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah, no converted mana cost is the downside. Yeah, that doesn't work. We'll block, save our life total. Next turn should put it away, unless Arena crashes. Yeah, I actually think they're better non-foil a lot of times, personally. Foils, yeah, the pringliness can be an issue. Down to 9, down to 8. I guess our opponent could hit Graveyard Hate. That would be good for them. Opponent hits Graveyard Hate. That's good for them. Okay, so that slows us down again. Ugh! These Soul Guide Lanterns! I mean, Wrath of God, I think, is just a safeguard, period. I think the main reason it doesn't get reprinted, I think, is the no regeneration clause. Well, we will. Mythos of Luna. We gotta not lose to the priest. Alright, so we will just Wrath again. Mythos, Anointed Procession. So are we going to crash this again? So what's the max number we can have before it crashes? Oh, I am a little worried. Because I actually want to do sweet things. Opponent draws a card, sure. The problem is it makes 11. We learned that last time. If we Mythos again, it's going to make 11. Well, Champion of Wits. Loot. Set up some tokens in the graveyard. We might just do it anyway. Discard and discard. Do it? What do you say, chat? Do it? Alright, we'll do it. Mythos. Play. Oh! We're still playing at the moment. But we haven't tried to cast anything. Let us play a land. This is what ruined the whole stream last time. It literally crashed the entire stream. Arena crashed. The stream crashed. Everything crashed. I mean, we're not breaking it on purpose. This is a deck we want to, like, legitimately play. It just apparently happens to crash Arena sometimes. Discard a land. Alright. Down to 5. Opponent draws. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I can't resist. This is going to crash it. I mean, if Arena didn't want me to copy Anointed Procession with 11 Anointed Processions on the battlefield, why would it let me top deck Mythos of Luna? Like, seriously. You could have prevented this, Arena. All you had to do was not have me top deck Mythos of Luna. What is the math on that? What is the math if this resolves? We would have, what, 121? So we'd have 121 Anointed Processions, and then when we Anointer Priest, we would get 120... Oh my god. I don't even know. How many Anointer Priests would we get, and how much life would we gain? I mean, I think that counts. I think that counts as a victory. Can we concede? Nope. Maybe winning with this deck isn't actually winning. At some point, we got to make tokens, though. At some point, we got to make tokens because we haven't actually made tokens. We've killed Arena several times, but we haven't actually. We gotta go again. We learned. That time it did let us go with 11, though. That did. So far, what is our record? We lost to Sultai, and then 2 Arena wins. The stream's still going, so better than last time. Can I post? Yeah, post a link to how many we'd get. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. The desktop is actually pretty clean by my standards. 2,000. What if? Oh boy, that is a. Oh no, this again. That really is Arena's fault. It didn't have to have us top deck that last Mythos. It really didn't. Autumn Jake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this time, 14,641 tokens, and then that would also be 14,641 life. What if we had a the white boon reflection? What if we also had boon reflection on the battlefield, and a doubling season, and Alhamrit's archive? How does that math work? Math that one out. Hey, what's up, Swing for Zero? How are you? All right. Can we make tokens and not crash Arena? So far, we've lost once, crashed Arena twice, and had Arena give us a fake land that we couldn't use. This has been as weird as it gets. Like, literally, top tier weirdness. All right, we got the Mythos. That's a start. That's a start. I predict that Wizards will hardcode a limit to tokens to prevent this. So Magic Online has a token limit of 200. So once you get to 200 tokens, it just stops. And that seems to be enough. Yeah, we broke it twice so far. Oh, boy. Oh, all right, Abzan. This could still be Field of the Dead. Oh, you're welcome, Bailey Gaming. Ponit, Thaw Season. I mean, it does kind of seem like this is stuff that Wizards would want to do before they released Amonkhet Remastered, but I'm not a programmer. Young Tazu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boda gets a land. Well, Anointed Procession. Go attacking. Pass the turn. Booted. In a direct match, left run for 30 minutes to resolve 4,000 health, and it could not. Yeah, we had some experiences of that doing the Goldfish Challenge, where once you get to a certain point, Arena just basically stops running. Yeah, I mean, we were debating this a little earlier. In my opinion, this is far and away the best deck in the format. And I would not be surprised to see it get suspended. Why would programmers fix problems before they occur? That would mean more work. Well, this is a predictable one. Like, you'd have to think that someone like me is probably going to try to copy Anointed Procession. Like, someone's going to try that synergy. Decario Smith! Like, it's not like it's some really weird fringe interaction. Like, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Boy, I wish we could get, like, a champion away. It's Karn. Alright. Yeah. Decario Smith, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't really know what... So, in Wizards' defense, before Amonkhet Remastered, I thought Field of the Dead was okay. Like, it was good, but it didn't feel too good to me. Kind of like, but now with new additions, I've changed my opinion on it. Gonayeg for the 40th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Perilous Vault. Oh my god. Oh, we're super done. No fun for us. Explore. So, into another Field of the Dead. So, like, how could our deck possibly... Like, what could our deck even try to do to not lose to this? Like what cards could we possibly... What could we possibly put in our deck that would give us a chance of winning this matchup? Like, is there stuff that I'm just missing that we could play that would swing this matchup in our favor? Or do we just basically have to hope to dodge it? I mean, we have Deputy Detention. That is a card. We have, I mean, we have some cards. Gem Palm Polluter. Splashback. I mean, do you really, I haven't found Field of Ruin to actually be an effective way to deal with that deck. I don't think you can beat it with Field of Dead Ghost Quarter, personally. Well, tap land go. I mean, we could run Field of the Dead. Do you actually think that beats it, though? Virulent Plague is good. Fall of the Thread is cute. I do like that suggestion. Opponent explores. Getting their ramp on. And maybe, I mean, so if we're going to play it this often, maybe we got to change up some slots in the deck to try to play it. Ashiok does seem decent. Thassa for flanking deputy is interesting. I don't know if that's like super competitive, but it would be interesting. I'll start the looting. Discard and discard. Alright, we got Anointed Procession if we want it. We got to watch out for the Perilous Faults of the world. Want to see Lumbering Battlement next week. We haven't played Lumbering Battlement in a while. That would be a fun one to revisit. There are definitely some sweet decks coming up that I've been working on. Oracle Moldiah. Well, here they come. We'll play, let's see, Castle Arden Vale. And Teferi. Loot with Teferi. Discard Champion of Wits. Go attacking. I don't think you can really compete with Field deck by just running Field yourself without green mana. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we could play Field and change up our lands to turn it on more quickly. But the problem is they make like 8 or 12 zombies a turn when we make 1 zombie a turn. So I'm not actually sure that even that really does anything. Like, our zombies are not going to beat their zombies because their zombies are like, their deck is built to make as many zombies as possible, and ours is not. So I don't think you can win unless you're going to be like a full-on ramp deck and be that deck. Why not Bant Procession? Yeah, I'm surprised they blocked too. Elvish Rejuvenator. We will discard a, I guess Thirst for Meaning. Well, alright, we'll see, opponent. Another Field of the Dead. And a land. It's Pajukabog, of course. Puke. Puke and Puke. Anointed Procession. Castle Arden Vale. Loot with Teferi. Discard Castle Mantras. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ooh, here they come. Here they come. Rejuvenator number 2. Rejuvenator. Trespasser's Curse and Clickbridge Troll and Massacre Worm. Yeah, no, I think, like, you could build a deck designed specifically to try to hate on the deck. Ugh, opponent has Karn. Uh-huh. Artifact from outside the game. Well, I think this one's slipping away. Sorcerous Spyglass. So we loot with Teferi. We discard a land. Opponent attacks Teferi. Hits Teferi. Ajus! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, loot with Teferi. Discard Champion of Wits. Mythos of Aluna. Get a land. Get a land. Pass the turn. Oh, we're doing cool things, but are they cool enough to beat the best deck of the format? Oh, we won that land last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we'll discard the land. Well, here's the spyglass. The issue with Field of the Dead is that there's no dead draws. Yeah, that is definitely part of it. Lands are good. Other spells are good. It is hard to whiff. You think we can win? Maybe. We'll see what our opponent has. Once the Ugin / Ulamog / Uros / Hour of Promises. So this is going to make, what, 16 zombies? That makes it hard. 8 zombies. And, yeah, I mean, I feel like our odds have decreased. Flammelfip's just my avatar. It's the best of the 4th best deck. Wait, it's at best interesting. What a boy! Everyone thinks that Grafdigger's Cage is good when it is not. What decks do you think are better? Or what decks would you rank? Would you rank ahead of Our Promise Field of the Dead? So we could champion a Witch, but that guarantees a loss. We gotta be able to deal with the zombies, as much as I would love to draw a million cards. This is our only chance. Sunscourge discarded. Anointed Priest discarded. Play a land. Sunscourge champion. Ugh. Discard Sacred Cat. Gain some life. Sacred Cat. Make some cats pass the turn. Goblets still do work. Any thoughts on Arena exclusive cards for Best of One? Raider Bombardment, Hallowed Priest, Ogre Battle Driver. Now we will block and block and block. Wow, does this still just lead to us losing? Seems like it. Like, how do you beat this? How do you actually compete with this for free? I would have to look. Is there a list of the Arena exclusives? I haven't actually seen the Arena exclusive lists. So good. Wait, so what was your list of decks that you thought were better than this? I am, like, genuinely curious what decks you would rank ahead of this. So, 8 zombies, 2 lands. Karn, doing Karn things. So 9 lives is fun, but since they're in Sultai, they actually have lots of ways of answering it. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have a way out of this. Well, all right. On to the next one: Citadel combo Goblins and Burn. I don't know if is Goblins even a deck anymore. I haven't seen any Goblins in Best of 3. I think I played Goblins once out of like 20, last 20 matches maybe. Citadel combo. I'm not sure what. Is that just like, do you mean Jund Sacrifice is playing Citadel? I don't know. I have a hard time. So I haven't played it from the Hour of Promise Field of the Dead side. I have a hard time imagining the aggro decks actually beat that. Like, I just don't know how an aggro deck beats the combination of Uro, a bunch of Wraths and removal, and zombies every turn starting on, at this point, often starting on like turn 4, sometimes earlier. Yeah, goblins. I could see goblins being a deck. Oh, is this that deck again? I could see goblins being a very good best in one deck. You don't have to deal with the hate cards. I feel like the hate cards keep it down in best of 3. Well, land go. Opponent. Just counter the Field of Dead. I mean, we could try to make... I mean, apparently we're going to play this deck... So far, it's been, what? 3 out of 5 matches? So, apparently we're going to have to make some changes to our deck. I don't know if it'll help, but we probably got to try. Because it seems like an omnipresent matchup. Well, we have a lot of Anointed Processions, which will be sweet until Uro comes. If you could design a card to beat Field of Dead, what would it do? Ooh. Well, alright. Anointed Procession, 1. So, how would you design a card to beat Field of the Dead? Something... So, I think an interesting option would be... That's not in the format. Oh, what is a... Alright, so there it is. So, what is this? Turn 4, right? So, turn 4... Opponent whiffed on a land. So, I guess that's sort of good news. I'll play Champion of Wits. Loot. Discard, discard. Anointer Priest. Pass the turn. Whoo! I mean, Bloodsun's decent, but remember they have answers to that too. What is a Battle for Zendikar card that they should probably bring back? There's an old version of it, Sowing Salt. What's the devoid version of Sowing Salt? That's just like exile a land, and you get rid of all the... Crumble, yes, Crumble to Dust. I feel like a Crumble to Dust, except it also has to get all the copies on the battlefield. Like an upgraded Crumble of Dust. So like, exile target land, all other lands with the same name, and search everywhere to get rid of all copies of it. I think something like that would be a good start. There's no Crumble to Dust effect in this format, right? In Historic? I don't believe there is. Scumble to Crumble? Well, we dropped to 16. Opponent. Amber Agent for the second month. Just gotta do 3D printer. Nobody was really around to get excited with, so feel my hype. Ooh, that is awesome. What are you gonna make with your 3D printer? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent. Thinking things over. Crosses. Do you plan on trying out Godfarrow's Gift in Historic? Was my favorite deck in Ahmed Kaladesh block. Yes, definitely plan on trying that out as well. Ooh, Oh, we could do so many cool things if we could live 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, you definitely don't live another turn. We don't have enough mana to do multiple things. Ugh. Well, I mean, sure, we gained 10. I mean, that's pretty good. It's just not good compared to, like, 8 to 16 power turn for free. Why is Field broken if a combo deck can win on turn 4? I mean, wait. What's the combo deck that can win on turn 4? Put it. Zombies. Goes attacking. We block. We block. We block. We take 1,000,000. I think what makes Field of the Dead so strong and historic is that it's is mostly consistency. Opponent Uro. And coming attached to a land makes it like a free roll, quote unquote. So something like Muxus, like if you get your nut draw and your opponent doesn't do anything, you can race and I want to do multiple things, but we can't. All right, so we will Sunscourge Champion. Discard Sacred Cat. I mean, we're fighting the fight. Our Anointed Procession is fighting the fight. We're not just rolling over and giving up. Our zombies are bigger, which is good. You seem unfamiliar with the way the meta is developed. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean? Like, you don't think that this deck is the top deck of the format or the most played deck of the format? Like, what? What? I guess I'm confused. I think I'm confused what you're referring to. Yeah, the blowing up Field of the Dead with Ghost Quarters, I've never, or Field of Ruins or whatever, never really found that to be a super successful plan. Yeah, it'd be sweet if we could get Kaladesh. Kaladesh means Panharmonicon! Well, we gain a bunch of life. Pass the turn. Opponent gets in. Alright, well, we've slowed down the zombie onslaught slightly. Fingers crossed for no sweepers, Ugins, Crossuses, etc. I've had 3 of my 4 fields blown up by blue-white decks. Still 1 off of generating 1 or more tokens per turn. Yeah, it's pretty good like that. We are making tokens with Anointed Procession, playing against Field of the Dead. At the moment. Yeah, Mythos can copy lands, but I don't think copying Field of the Dead, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we'd get 2 Field of the Deads, which would be kind of cute. Alright. Yeah. And they also get to do that. And the zombies come back. Ugh. Yeah, this has definitely turned into the fun place. Yeah, War Dog MTG! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, we copy Ugin, but it doesn't really do anything. Like, we can't, like, even if we copy Ugin, I don't think any of it matters. Like, there's just not a way we can win from there. Yeah, I don't, Yeah, I guess so after this game, we'll finish this one out. After this game, we will probably try to see if we can. We're going to have to do something to try to have a chance against this deck, because we're playing it every round. Yeah, I guess we should have just killed it to send a message. Alright, we'll keep this. Anti-Field of the Dead deck. Combo is too fair. Like, I feel like our deck is... I think our deck is fine against Historic in general, but the Field of the Dead deck is so far above the power level of the rest of the format that we don't look good against that deck in specific. That is my feeling right now. Follow the Thran would be decent. Yeah, I don't know if Follow the Thran's fast enough, unfortunately. Like, I guess if you're like... Yeah, you'd have to try to get it down before they make a bunch of zombies. Yeah, this is the same match still. That was just game one. Oh, play a land. Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Discard and discard. Go attacking. Hit ya. Down to 20. Ugin is fine. Field is not, especially now with Hour of Promise. Yeah, like I said, I was fine with Field of the Dead before Hour of Promise boosted the power. Yeah, Deputy is a nice one-turn break. So we'll see if it's enough. But it definitely is, out of all of our sideboard cards, this is our best one for the matchup. I play a Shrine deck, and Field of the Dead is a good matchup for me. That is, I would love to see your list. I think my concern with Shrines would be, my experience with Shrines is Ugin is quite the enemy. Want to see a Golgari Ponza list? Yeah, that sounds really sweet, zombie-itches. Alright, there's Uro, there's Field of the Dead. About it. Well, go to combat, attack, hit ya. Irrigated farmland, and go. Cycle Gem Pump Looter against them. Yeah, that's kind of a funny idea. I think you probably gotta be zombies to, yeah. Alright. Well, we'll draw some cards. We will discard some cards. 1, 2. Bone it. 2 Field of the Deads. Yeah, I think you gotta be able to get in additional damage, most likely. Play Anointed Procession. Play the land, go attacking. Opponent down to 17. To be honest, I think Ugin would be fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ugin is a... I don't think Ugin is just a broken card. I think it's tough in this deck because you just kind of get to play it for no cost, because I think that's part of what makes this deck so good, is your main plan is to win with Field of the Dead zombies. So you're playing all these, like, tutory cards. Well, Mythos of Luna. Sacred Cat. Make some cats. 8 of them? I mean, it is sweet, but that Ugin... Opponent makes a bunch more zombies. Opponent. Yeah, 6 zombies. Akthar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Wish I said this question for Fishmail. Oh yeah, the podcast goes up as soon as the stream is done. But what do you think of a committee dedicated to Standard, like the Commander Advisory Committee, so you could have faster bans or restrictions? I mean, that could be interesting. I think the... Hey, what's up, H91? How are you? I think the challenge would be... So Commander is, like, technically its own format. There is some, like, crossover a little bit. But really, in theory, like, the Rules Committee and all that stuff is not part of Wizards, even though they're, like, friends to some extent and get along. Standard is, like, controlled by Wizards. So I'm not sure Wizards... I'm not sure Wizards would want to, like, bring it outside. Oh, Ugin. Alright. Well, I guess we could draw a Dovin's Veto. Or something. Like this exact turn. Oh, no. Bajukabog. Makes a bunch of zombies. Aww. Oh, this matchup makes me sad. You can see how our deck can do really cool things. But between Arena crashing and not being good against this deck in specific, the cool things have been a bit fewer and further between than we would like. Oh boy. Oh boy. Arena blocking. Here comes the lines everywhere. Well, no, wait, are you all blocking the same? What is going on? 3 of you are? All right, let's see. So 2. Wait, no. Okay. Wait, you move over there. Wait. Oh my goodness, nope. Okay, wait. So, wait, is this saying 3 are blocking? Oh, whatever. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, Ugin's coming down next turn anyway, so we're losing everything. I mean, we're basically just, unless we draw a counter spell, we're just dead. Not a counter spell. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's an Ugin. Ooh. Punt? Really? I mean, but 2 doesn't really make a difference because that Ugin comes and exiles everything and the game ends. Like 2 doesn't really do anything there. Amulet of Safekeeping, I don't think does enough. So what can we bring to this deck? All right, as we look at this, because I think this deck can actually do really sweet things. Unfortunately, we're just playing that deck a lot of times. Before we move on to the next thing, a quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. Did I check out the Hooglandia Opening this weekend? I did not get to see the Hooglandia Open this weekend. Someone did link the lists, and it seemed like the Field of the Dead deck was by far the most played deck, and had a pretty good win percentage. All right. So maybe we just, like, completely put anything in our sideboard that we think can allow us to beat Field of the Dead. How can we beat Field of the Dead? What are the options? So we can... Ashiok does something, at least. We can bring in Ashioks. I guess we'll go down Grafdigger's Cages and just hope that Goblins is not a thing. I mean, we can add Field of Ruin. I don't believe that Field of Ruin actually beats Field of the Dead. My experience has been that Field of Ruin and Ghost Quarters just don't do it. But we can bring some in. It's not going to hurt to bring some in. There's not a... I don't know if Fall the Thran really does it either. They just get to do it too fast. Yeah. I don't think we can play 4 Ashioks and, like... and Grafdigger's Cages? Like, I feel like that's so much graveyard hate. That feels just like a ton. I mean, I feel like we should mostly be okay-ish. Maybe we go down these enchantments, which seem pretty bad in Ugin World. And maybe we go like Censor? Yeah, Dovin's Veto is good. Yeah, we can Sublime Epiphany. Sublime Epiphany is sweet. Our curve is a little concentrated at 4 mana, unfortunately. That's a downside of the Mythos. Yeah, all right, let's try it like that. See if that actually... Yeah, we can't play Rest in Peace because we need our graveyard. That's why Grafdigger's Cage is pretty good. Angel of Sanction seems pretty bad. I mean, it's removal. Is there a Hushbringer effect for permanence? Ooh, there is not, although that would be an interesting way to hate on Field of Dead if it was a card. Did I add Cut Purse? We have not added Cut Purse. So Cut Purse, I think the problem with Cut Purse, if it was a static ability, I would be hyped about it. I'm not sure, because Cut Purse is a one-shot enter the battlefield trigger, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Maybe it's still worth it. But yeah, I'm a little nervous because you got to leave up. You would essentially just have to leave up 4 mana turn after turn, which is tough. And then you're potentially not really getting a whole lot out of it. Like maybe a couple. Okay. Oh, so we just took out everything that's good against this deck. Ugh, that's not great. Okay, this will be interesting. Well, Sunscared Champion. We'll see how this goes. Little nervous that we just took out everything in our sideboard and in our deck that might be good against decks like this and replace them with cards for Ugin. That might end up being a problem. Opponent gains some life. I guess we could draw Wrath would be good. Well, Anointed Procession, go. Ooh, opponent plays a lad. Heliod. Goes to combat attacks. We will block. Gains life, grows the dorks. Getting, oh, come on, Wrath. Sunscourge Champion. Well, Sunscourge. Discard Sacred. Actually, You know what? Let's wait a turn. Let's have fun. Mythos. I don't know, Anointed Procession. Land. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's enough. Opponent. Land. Speaker of the Heaven. Here they come. We're not dead, and this turn's going to be sweet. This is what we've been wanting to do, opponent. Yeah, Pride Bay. Attacks. We will block Heliod. Take 7. Speaker of the Heavens turns on. Oh, all right. Will it be enough? Opponent hits us. We go to 6 temporarily. They get to start making angels. Yeah. Well, Sunscourge Champion. Step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sun Scourge Champion. Discard Sun Scourge Champion. Gain some life, make some dorks. See, Rarex, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah. We will gain, what, 32 life? Oh, more than that. 38 life. Get back the cat. You thought you had us, opponent. You thought you had us. Well, here they come. This is what we've been wanting to do with the deck. This is what the deck can do that's so sweet. A Johnny's Pride mate, certainly. That is acceptable. Opponent gets in with the Angel. Gets in with the Healer Hawk. Gains some life. Now we need a Champion of Wits. We need a Champion of Wits to draw some cards. Here's the Panza list. Let me see, Zam. Crucible Panza. Ooh, that looks sweet. Casualties of War is definitely a powerful card. Oh, Sun Scourge Champion. Actually, I think we have to attack. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. And blocks. And blocks. Yeah, it looks like a fun idea. Blowing up lands is sweet. Aketra's Monument's pretty powerful. Hey, what's up, Azer? How are you? So opponent does a bunch of blocking. Drops to 30. Well, Sun Scourge Champion. Gonna need a Wrathor card draw, though. Opponent having 2... Opponent having 2 Speaker of the Heavens going is problematic. Up to 61, play a land, pass the turn. Card draw, card draw. We need card draw. Opponent, land. Well, we're showing what the deck can do for sure. Click the number next time. Wait, what number? Gets in. Uh-huh. Wait, what number do you want to click? Yeah, Godpharaoh's Gift is on the list as well. Alright, here comes more angels. Yes! That's what we wanted! Oh, we still need one more land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent can block a lot. Huh. Huh. How do we do this? I'm a little worried about playing it because it can't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just Sun Scourge. Discard Champion of Wits. Here they come! Here they come! Oh, so many! Pass the turn. So we're gonna wait. If we draw a land, it's spectacular. If we attack with everything... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Mythos of Aluna copies Anointed Procession. Then lifelink 2. I actually don't think this is worth it. Let's just pass. I mean, I think we win the long game, hopefully. So we wait. If we draw land, it's great. If we don't draw land... Ooh, all right. If we don't draw land, then we will scry for a land and champion next turn. We are copying Anointed Procession. Opponent, Sarah Ascendant, and Soul Warden. Thankfully, we're at 88, so we're not really close to dying. Opponent, growing the dorks. Come on, untap land. Untap land would be spectacular. Then we get to draw basically our deck. This is what we've been trying to do. It's so much easier when we're not up against Field of the Dead. You've arrived at the right time, Demon Scissors. Oh, tap land. All right. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, they're not going to kill us this turn. And then next turn, the party really starts. Opponent plays a land. Going to make flyers. I mean, we will hit a Wrath eventually. Opponent has a lot of damage, but I don't think it's lethal. Makes the angel. Yeah, going off. Booted. Oh, we will scry. Mythos! Mythos! Oh, we're going to crash the game again. We're going to crash the game. Well, champion. Here it comes! Here comes the card draw. We will refill our hand. Yes, yes, yes. Opponent's going to gain a lot of life. What a ridiculous game! What a ridiculous game. So, we're going to draw as many cards as we want, really. Oh my god. Are we setting ourselves up to die on the backswing? Oh, we're at 88. We should be fine. And then we will find a Wrath, too. What a ridiculous match. Yes, we will draw. Discard, discard. Yes, we will draw. Discard, discard. Yeah, one more. There's all of our Wraths. Discard and discard. Oh, 10. Oh my goodness. How close are we to dead? So this is 5, 30, 48. Oh, not that close. All right, one more. One more. Only one. Discard you. And you. All right. Decline, 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 decline. Glacial Fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, pass the turn. I don't think we gotta do anything else. We can't die, right? I'm not missing anything. I hope we don't die. You tuned in at the perfect time. We are doing crazy things. We will discard Field of the Dead in Plains. Alright. Alright, do your worst, opponent. Next turn's gonna be even better. I don't think we could die. I'm a little worried because they have so many huge flyers, but I think hopefully we counted right. I guess a Johnny kills us. If they can draw a Johnny and just sweep our stuff, then we're super dead. Seth, get an absurd life total Mythos Anointed Priest. Oh, Mythos Anointed Priest would be sweet. Maybe we don't even have to Wrath? Can we just gain enough life to keep up with them? I'm afraid if we copy our Anointed Procession again, then we crash the game. Because here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do, but I don't think Arena can handle it. What I want to do, and what we were setting up for. Ooh, oh, really? The Pride Maid's getting frisky? Okay. What I want to do is Mythos Anointed Procession, Anointed Priest, Sacred Cat, gain, I don't even know, some insanely massive amount of life. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30, whatever. All of you. We gotta block with all the cats to gain the life. This is relatively free life gain. Alright. So do a bit of blocking. Those Johnny Primates are dying. Yeah. Lifelink, sure. Do we take the risky line that might make the game crash? Don't crash the game. Yes, do it. Yes. I mean, sometimes it works with 11 Anointed Processions. Why not Mythos on Procession? Mythos on Procession is what we want to do. The question is, do we crash the game? Which we might. Silverfox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your... Oh my goodness, that'll definitely crash the game. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Ugh. Well, the reason I'm nervous is we've tried a couple of things. It's really hit or miss. Opponent's at 111. Ugh. I think it'll be fine. I think we're good this time. So do that. Anointer Priest. Sacred Cat. Oh! Alright. Well, we learned. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, we gotta stop doing that. Alright, well, science is over. Now we know. I thought it might work, but of course it doesn't. Ugh. So, apparently, I thought it was going to be better this time, Featherhall. No, the game just stopped working. That's the issue. Apparently, if you get more than 10 Anointed Processions on the battlefield, it just stops. I keep having higher hopes that Arena's gonna work well, but my faith is misguided. All right, no. The problem is the math doesn't line up right. Like, that's the problem. Like, if I could choose to only go to 10 Anointed Processions, I would, but it's either 3 or 11. Like, those are the numbers with Mythos of Aluna. So either you do, like, kind of cool things with 3, or it goes to 11 and the game crashes. If there was a way you could go to 10 in specific, I would definitely do it, or 9 or whatever, but that's just not, like, how the math works, unfortunately. So, I just want to do, like, something really spectacular, but whenever you try to do something really spectacular, it's a little too spectacular for for Arena to handle. Jeremy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we were 100% to win. There's no way we can lose there. I haven't played Fall Guy yet. I still want to check it out. All right, I will not crash. Well, I don't know. The game's crashed a bunch of times. I will not go to 11. I will not go to 11 Anointed Processions this time because that has happened a few times. Why not Wrath first? I was afraid if we Wrathed first, then our opponent would just scoop. And we wouldn't get to make all of our tokens. That is honestly the reason. I thought our opponent would concede if we Wrathed. Then let the opponent scoop and try to crash game 2. I mean, I don't want to crash. I just want to make a ton of tokens. But I haven't been able to find the right mixture of not crashing but still making a ridiculous amount of tokens. Oh boy, are we back to Field of the Dead land? We did warp our sideboard for Field of the Dead. Well, we won't crash the game anymore. We're not. Well, I can't promise the game won't crash because we had that weird land crash too. There's been like a million ways the stream has crashed, but I will say that we will not go up to a number of Anointed Processions. So we will try to avoid crashing the stream. When before, like, we were just kind of doing whatever. So I will try to avoid it so we finish the match. Elkas with a $2 donation. Thank you so much. Please just play a second procession and then copy it. I mean, that could get us another procession, right? That would get us to 4 processions. That's pretty good. We do have to draw 2, but I will not deliberately cash the game. Yes, that is a good way of saying it. Woe Strider for our opponent. Pioneer Eggs. Yeah, I think so. I responded to a bunch of decklist emails this morning that had come in over the last few days. I remember that. I believe that one was one of the ones I responded to. The land thing, I don't know exactly how it happened, but we had a land on the battlefield that we couldn't use for anything. It had an eye picture on it. We couldn't tap it for mana. The auto tapper wouldn't use it. So it was like, I don't know. But then it also looked like at some points when we cast like a Champion of Wits that we could discard the land that was on the battlefield. So it's like Arena somehow put it both in our hand and on the battlefield at the same time. Something like that. which is pretty impressive. My calculator crashed by counting how many tokens was over 10 billion. Yeah, it would have been ridiculous. You vote new deck? Really? This deck isn't doing it for you? I mean, the good news is I have a bunch of historic decks, and there's some coming out on YouTube too. So even if we don't get to other decks today, we're back to streaming, I hope. I mean, we'll see how my back does after the stream ends, but I'm planning on normal streaming. So if we don't get to it tonight, we got tomorrow night for the stream. We got Thursday for the stream. We have awesome Historic Against the Odds decks coming up. So don't worry. Anything cool in Historic is going to be played on stream or on the YouTube. New Perspectives is one of the decks that was one of the backup decks for today. We might not get to it today, but it is high on my list for stream decks this week. So even if we don't get to it today, we will get to it this week. Please build Death and Tax. Ooh, here comes Coco. We haven't seen many Cocos today. Please build Death and Taxes before the end of the stream. I don't know if we'll get to it before the end of the stream for Death and Taxes either, but that's another one that I'm just gonna. All right, sacks the goats. Sure. That's fine. Oh, another priest. Alright, do your worst, opponent. Next turn, our tokens are coming. We're doing it the fair way. I mean, isn't this just a sacrifice deck? Like, ooh, that was not a good collecting company. What's the difference between Jund Sacrifice and Citadel combo? I assume that Jund Sacrifice had just adapted Bolas' Citadel. Like, what makes it Citadel combo rather than Jund Sacrifice with Bolas' Citadel? So it basically is the same deck with Citadels. All right, that's what it looked like. But I mean, it definitely could do some. Citadel could do some powerful things for sure. Opponent sacking their board, making mana. Land of War Visionary. Are we worried about them going off? Yeah, let's just Sun Scourge. Discard Angel of Sanctions. Get a bunch of copies. Gain a bunch of life. I mean, it is Anointed Procession is pretty powerful. So about it. Yeah, up to 31. Gonna be hard to Citadel us from 31. That's a lot of permanent sacrificed. Priest will only be a 1/3 though. So I think the life is equal. I think we'd get 16 life either way. I guess long term we'd get more because we get Anointer Priest life and then we'd get Sun Scourge life. But I kind of want the bigger body here. I think. Like, the 4/4s are actually a clock, and I want to try to pressure our opponent so they can't just go off with Citadel, which I am a little concerned about them just Citadeling through their deck. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a sweet deck. The Sacrifice deck with Citadel sweet. There's Mayhem Devil. Yeah. And Gilded Goose. Sure. Blood Artist. Alright. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. I think we just attack and see where the dust settles here. Attack with everything. Opponent blocks. And blocks. And blocks. I mean, I think we're in good shape because we get to get back this Angel of Sanctions and get 4 copies, which is going to just get rid of whatever's left on board. And we're at 31, so we're not close to dying. Yeah, the Angel should pretty much be a Wrath. So opponent blocks. Thanks. Have you tried Niv Curiosity in Historic? Pact of Negation makes it quite nuts. I have not tried Niv Curiosity. That does seem sweet, though. That would be another sweet one to try. Pact of Negation is very good at protecting combos. All right. Sure. Is opponent's stuff finally dead? I mean, this works out fine, right? We're good. Then again, I tried Twiddlestorm at Historic with the goal to send it to Goldfish. Gave up at 0 at 10. Ooh. Yeah, I think New Perspectives might be the Lotus Field deck. That's what I want to try at least. Lotus Field, New Perspectives, tapping and untapping. Like, that might be the best way to combo with it. Opponent sacks of food. Alright, you got us all the way to 22. Sure. Sacks the priest. I mean, opponent's fighting a good fight. They got us all the way down to 20. Here's a deck based on when they play locally. I think it could be fun and best one. Ooh, let me see, Cleary. Clear. Alright. Are we done sacking? Opponent. Golgari Death Touch. Ooh. Wow, opponent's still going. Do they have, like, mass reanimation? What is their game plan here? Sacks to Scry. Are they just all in on scrying into, like, Land Citadel? They're still going. Okay, okay. Golgari Death Touch looks fun. We played something a little bit like that had Porky Parrot in it too, but that definitely looks fun and clear. Opponent sacked. All right, they're finally done. They sacked it all. I guess they figured the Angel was gonna take it anyway. So, all right. So opponent did their thing. Now we will get back to Priest. X4. Gain 16. Play a land. All that for... We're back up to 31. Our opponent did all that work for nothing. Yeah, I guess they were trying to... Yeah, opponent... All right. Scoops it up. I guess they were trying to... They knew the Angel could wrath their board anyway. Well, unfortunately for our opponent... Well, I don't know. Maybe our stuff's not that good against them. They're not really a reanimation style deck. We can bring in the Wrath of God. Like, is Grafdigger's Cage even worth it? I don't think it is. Has anyone tried to build around the old Sifter Worm deck? Ooh. I haven't. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. I was thinking of graveyard stuff, but it is good against Coco. That's a good point. All right, maybe it's just Grafdigger. Well, Deputy of Detention could be fine too. Yeah, let's bring in Deputy. All right, try it like that. Cages, deputies, go. Yeah, Cage is good in multiple ways. It does shut down Citadel too. Yeah, that is a very good call. Yeah, I was too focused. I was focused on the graveyard part, trying to think like they don't have Cauldron Familiars. I don't think they have any ways to get any way to get things back from their graveyard, but they do have a lot of ways to put things into play from their library. I hope Wizards prints a Nago land and gives us all Nagos on Arena. Oh, so chat, see if you could help me with this. I don't remember if we talked about this before or not. I don't think we did. So, did you know you can click on the lava grate in the upper right of your screen and something happens after 20 clicks? Really? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, you're right. A little lava. A little lava comes out. You're right. Interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Oh, in the gate? Oh, that's interesting. I let you so you can blow down the gate. That's cool. So chat, see if you can help me with this because I haven't been able to figure this out. Mark Rosewater mentioned. Oh, is that a shark? Mark Rosewater mentioned that Zendikar was going to have a land cycle that he was working on. Hey, Rat, this is Magic the Gathering. Mentioned that it was going to have a land cycle that he had been working on for a long time, and then it was going to have 6 cards in it. How do you end up with a 6-card land cycle? And also, I guess, any guesses as to what that means, what that looks like? We're gonna need blue. Alright, discard both of you for now. So our opponent can get rid of the Grafdigger's Cage, unfortunately. 1 for each color and colorless. But isn't that... How is that a dual land, though? Isn't that just a normal land? Opponent hits us. Down to 17. And... No graveyard hate, please. Transform lands. Would you consider the Shrines a 6-card side? Well, I mean, I don't have a issue with considering non-5 numbers a cycle. It's more wondering how you end up with a 6-card land cycle. Because lands, enemy, ally, like tri-lands. 6 is a weird number for lands in specific because of how the colors work. I guess it could be wastes again. Anointed Priest again. We will just play a farmland. Pass the turn. Opponent. Gonna blow it up. Sure. Well, I mean, if they're citadeling, this could be their chance to do a little citadeling at least. If they have a land. Shard lands. Mirrored and artifact lands. Yeah, I guess if you have a colorless land, that would make sense. Although they weren't really dual lands. They were monocolored. Tap fetch lands. I would be surprised if they reprinted fetch lands, period. I'll discard you and you. Untap. Angel Sanctions. Snag the goose. Six mana is kind of a sweet spot for our opponent. No attacks. Probably have Coco. Lands at tap for... There's Coco. Lands at tap for 4 colors, including colorless, would make a cycle 6 lands. Ooh. So, like, tri-lands plus colorless. Okay, I could see that. That would probably be really powerful. I guess unless they just, like, enter tapped or something. Do you think half of a... Do you think it's half of a cycle for a total of 12 lands to complete it? I don't know. I am befuddled as to what it's going to be. All right, there it is. Paradise Druid down to 12. Galactic Company down to 8. Blood Artist down to 6. Eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. about it. Passes. Whew. Okay. Well, play Field of Ruin. Go to combat. Hit our opponent. Down to 3. Play. Ugh. Champion of Wits. Oh, this is so close. Discard. Discard. Is it better to take the Citadel or the Blood Artist? Oh, we can't take Brontodon because our opponent can sack it. Blood Artist or Citadel? My initial thinking is Citadel, but... Alright, Deputy of Detention. It might just be Blood Artist. They can't do much with this. And without a Blood Artist sacking... I mean, they are going to gain... They can gain at least 3. And they can draw with Priest. Ooh, so they're going up to 6. They're presumably drawing a land or a Citadel. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. What do we take? What do we take? Oh. It's one of these two for sure. All right. We're going to take Blood Artist. So I think the reason I think to take Blood Artist is if Blood Artist is out, something like Woe Strider just ends up being lethal. We do have to hope they don't really... Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, none of... Actually, did they play that from their... No, they put it from their hand. So their top card was Vraska, so it didn't matter what we did. Hey, what's up, Dank Rivals? Opponent gonna go attacking. I mean, aren't we just super straight up dead? What is our opponent doing? Okay. Drains us, drains us, drains us. Like, couldn't they just sack everything to Blood Artist in this game? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe it's just like the rub-ins. Try to go as far as possible. Or maybe our opponent missed it. All right, opponent took him a bit, but they got there eventually. All right. Well, we got to see our opponent's deck do something cute. So opponent has a lot of answers for Grafdigger's Cage. They did seemingly come prepared for that. All right. Run it back. You absolutely cannot not see it. The Citadel starts glowing when you activate it. Yeah, Arena, it likes to make sure no one ever misses anything. I don't think we can keep this. We got the Grafdigger's Cage, but the rest of the hand's just so bad. Unless I guess we'll keep, although not great. Irrigated Farmland, go. Hey, what's up, dog? How are you? I feel like the Wrath is kind of medium-ish. Our opponent's combo turns kind of take place all at once, and Blood Artist can make Wraths a little bit less reliable than we'd like. And we still have 3. We don't really want to get Wrath flooded, I don't think. Well, we're trusting in this Champion of Wits. Champion of Wits discard Sacred Cats into Wrath. Seems reasonable. Opponent, shocking themselves viciously. Priest of Forgotten Gods. And another Llanowar. Play a land. Champion. Discard a cat. Discard a cat. Well, alright, opponent. Let's see it. What do you got? What do you got? Wow. Is this just turn 3 Citadel? That's pretty fast. It is. Good God. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. The dream draw. All right. So opponent just had the nuts. Not a thing you can do about someone making 8 mana on turn 3. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this one's pretty over now. Extremely over. Well, we will cycle into more lands. Well, alright, here comes the cats. Oh, Elks, you crack me up. I mean, our opponent's deck got crushed in game 1, barely won in game 2, and then just had a nut draw. So I wouldn't read too much in that, personally. I mean, opponent it was like a 5-card combo that they needed to be able to do what they did. So the odds of that happening, I would guess 1 in every, like, 100 or less games, several hundred. You need 2 out of maybe 4 mana dorks. You need 1 out of maybe 2 at the most Phyrexian Towers. And you need that in hand. So you basically need exactly the right, like, 5 to 6 cards in hand. Opponents. Well, you need 1-drop mana dorks if you're going to play it on turn 3, I think, right? Well, Champion of Wits. We needed a Grafdigger's Cage to have a shot. Oh my goodness, so many lands. So many lands. So, opponent is essentially like just kind of fizzling around, but they got off to such a fast start that I don't think it is going to matter. Opponent. Thoughtseize takes Angel of Sanctions. Down to 9. Gilded Goose down to 8. Gets a food to gain back to life. About it. Thinking. Combat attacks. Um, down to 11. Opponent sacks their board to draw a card. Gains back some life. Sure, we go to 6. Hits another Gilded Goose. Plays a land. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh! Wow. Alright. Sure. So, I mean, that was just, I would say, extremely above the curve running. But, I mean, it is a cool idea of a deck. All right, one more, and then it'll be time for me to go upload the podcast. Yeah, I mean, I played against that deck a bunch of times, and that is, I would say, the best draw I've ever seen that deck have. Probably X like a 2 or 3, like so far above the curve. I don't think that deck's all that good on it. Like, I think it's fine. I think it's like a legit, like, you know, playable deck, but I think people overrate that deck quite a bit. I haven't actually found it to be all that impressive. Like, I think it can have, like, really good draws, but it also just has a ton of bad cards. So, it's a little like Muxus, maybe, where yes, you can get like these insane runs where, oh, I have the perfect like 5 cards on the top of my deck and I win with Bolas Citadel, which is super sweet. But I think it also plays a lot of like pretty underpowered cards. So if you don't have good running and kind of you know, that kind of fortune, then I think it's like a relatively tame deck. And it looks like we're up against a control deck of some kind. Well, Castle Vandross, go. Prudent. Card draw spell, part 1. Undaps. Yeah, Woe Strider seems to be the card that makes our opponents, makes that deck somewhat playable if they hit it. Like, I think that is the most important card. We will discard and discard. Oh, play Field of Ruin. Sager Cat, go. Yeah, we'll have to give it a shot at some point. I mean, it's just Jud's Sacrifice that has Bolas' Citadel in it. I mean, it's basically like a standard deck, right? It's basically very much the standard deck, but with Collected Company. So Zendikar spoilers should start sometime in September. My guess, I don't think it's been announced yet. My guess is it should be sometime around the start of September, since the set releases on... Interesting. Since the set releases on the 17th, I believe, on Arena. So it should be right around the start of September sometime. So opponent cycles. Oh, we untap. Opponent discards. Opponent's having land troubles. Booted. Oy. Well, go to combat. Attack. Hit ya. Oh, opponent blocks. Alright. Land and Sunscourge Champion. You. One of the nice things about our deck against control is most of our creatures come back from the graveyard, which is a nice upside. Opponent passes. Unfortunately, Wrath of God's not exciting. Well, get in, hit you. Down to 18. Sunscourge Champion. Number 2. Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Gil. Alright, can you beat 2 Sunscourge Champions, opponent? Have been away from Arena for a while. Is historic like Hearthstone Wild? Yes, basically. That is a pretty good description, I think. Basically, all the cards that are on Arena and have not been banned are legal in historic, so anything goes minus the ban list. Opponent, tap land. And passes. Well, Castle Ardenvale, go to combat, attack you. Settle the wreckage. Well, I guess we gotta counter that, unfortunately. Hit our opponent. But now they're free to play Teferis or whatever, which is not good. Alright, opponent down to 14. Irrigated farmland. Elspeth conquers death. Alright, gets rid of a Sunscourge Champion. Well, let's start the scrying. There's a Champion of Wits. That is good. Opponent hits us. Well, Champion of Wits. Do some looting. Discard and discard. Go to combat, hit ya. Sacred Cat. Go. Opponent untaps. Well, Thirst for Meaning. Well, opponent counters. All right. Well, what do you got? What do you got? We've almost made it through. Opponent plays a land. And passes. Well, go to combat. Tag our opponent, tag our opponent. We want this Champion of Wits to die so we can get it back. Would the Fox Champion make him Balm cheaper to use? Yes, I believe so. Opponent blocks. Drops to 13. Yeah, pass the turn. Oh, wow. All right. Opponents hit a lot of frantic inventories. That is something. All right, they found them all. There goes Elspeth Conquers Death. Castle Ardenvale. Opponent. Teferi.
I won't hide from the world.
Draws with Teferi. Ugh. Boo. Seeing every message in chat twice. Huh. That is odd. Well, we will scry. Keep the sensor. We untap. Go to combat. Attack Teferi. Opponent makes a 1/1. Wow. Alright, blocks Champion of Wits. We are okay with that. We'll get back Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Yes, please. Discard Champion of Wits and Hollowed Fountain. Glacial Fortress, go. Alright, we're getting some traction finally. Keeping Censor was so we could counter Settle the Wreckage there, which we already saw once. But Settle the Wreckage, opponent had 1 mana to pay, would have oh no. Opponents hit all 4 Frantic Inventories. Alright. But that would have basically beat us. Shatter the Sky to sweep the board. Uh-huh. Well, we'll see. We might just end up milling out. It's hard to deck the Teferi deck, because the Teferi deck can always tuck Teferi, which seems to be our opponent's plan, is just to do the tuck Teferi thing. Well, Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Discard. Maybe we should keep that. Discard and discard. Irrigated Farmland. Sacred Cat. Go. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if we can get there from here, honestly. Why not copy Teferi? Because our opponent almost assuredly has between 7 and 10 counters in hand. I mean, it's tough against a deck that you know plays a ton of counters to spend essentially your entire turn trying to do something that is very unlikely to work when you can't counter the Champion of Wits. So that's the okay, well, here comes more Teferis. Opponent tucks Champion of Wits. We've gone through more than half of our deck and have not found an Anointed Procession. Meanwhile, opponent found a lot of Teferis. Yeah, Teferi number 20. Craig's Fabled Passage. I wonder if there's any... Huh. Yeah. I will say I'm a little disappointed that we changed our sideboard for Field of the Dead. Oh god. Alright, we're getting to the rough part. There's a Narset. A little disappointed that we changed our sideboard for Field of the Dead and then didn't play Field of the Dead the last 2 matchups. About it. Narset. Hey, what's up, Poemless Slowbro? How are you? Opponent gets to Settle the Wreckage. Well, this turn we're going to try to copy Teferi. We'll see if it works. Untaps. Well, we will Mythos Teferi. Opponent has Dovin's Veto, of course. Mythos Teferi. Opponent. Alright. So we get a Teferi.
Let's slow this down.
We tuck a Teferi. Slow this down. Go to combat. Attack Narset. our deck could play Teferi. We're just not that kind of person though. Opponent cycles Censor. Untaps, Teferi on top. First time I've seen a token Teferi. Field of the Dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Teferi, Tux Teferi.
You need to slow down.
And passes. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think they just have us now, unfortunately. Play Field of the Dead. Play Teferi. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to just calling it and calling it a game. Seeing what our sideboard looks like, and then okay, opponent counters. We have a new donation for Rum. I'm gonna go to combat. Attack Teferi. Oh, come on. So we will... Oh, it doesn't even matter because they're going to draw another one. RSX, $5 donation. Seth, thanks for all the amazing content. Really enjoy some of the wild builds, and you always a great personality. Please keep up the hard work. We love it. Thank you so much. Thanks, dude. Can we get some scoops cheer in the chat for Seth? Oh, well, R5X, thank you so much for the donation and for the kind words. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, the problem is we double censor, but then our opponent just plays Teferi with 5 loyalty off the top of their deck. So, like, that still doesn't really do anything. Because they have Teferi number 3, of course, incoming. Well, we can't cycle censor because there's a Narset on the battlefield. Stacks Planeswalker. If we... We're a mana short. If we had one more mana, we could make them also shuffle away the Teferi, but we don't. So we do all this. We kill a Teferi. Hooray, sort of, but there's another one. And then after that, there's Elspeth Conquers Death to get it back. Switzerland! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, Fieldland's coming to play untapped. So, Teferi, part, I don't even know. Can't count that high. And... passes. Hey, finally found a Anointed Procession. Well, attack Narset. Yeah, this is kind of demoralizing. Opponent blocks, keeps Narset. No.
Just wait a moment.
We play Anointed Procession. Sunscourge Champion. Discard the Wrath. But we know there's a saddle in hand, so this doesn't really get us anywhere. So we gain some life. Yeah, the War of the Spark stacks Planeswalkers are a gift that just keeps on giving. Oh, about it.
We need to move quickly.
Draws with Teferi. And plays a land. Passes. Maybe. And, alright, blows up our castle. We'll grab a land. I'll go to combat. Attack Narset, attack Narset. Settle the wreckage. Yeah, probably won't be going. I'm actually kind of regretting starting this game because Monday's the day I got to upload the podcast. And I was thinking we could just sneak in one more game before the stream ended. But, yeah, we're just going to... I don't really feel like doing this. Yeah. I get yelled at if I concede early, but maybe in this case, it's acceptable. So we'll bring in 4 Nova's Vetoes. We'll bring in the Immortal Sud. We will go down the Wraths and a couple of Noiner Prees. Run it like that. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Clyer. You're right, that is our sponsor. Card Kingdom. But you could have won. I mean, it's possible. We were not at 0%. We were at a pretty low percent. And our enjoyment, my enjoyment percentage drops significantly when there's a Narset on the battlefield. And also a Teferi. Was this deck a stipulation? No, I think this deck's actually sweet. Is that a stipulation deck? I think it's a pretty sweet deck. The problem is Arena is bugged with some of our cards, which restricts how sweet it can actually be. So that was one of the main issues. Is just Arena having a rough day. And then yeah, irrigated farmland go. So that was a main issue. Oh boy, what bugs? Mwahaha. The list is pretty long. So I think we've had 3 matches we were winning Crash because we played Anointed Processions. Too many Anointed Processions. So 3 of those. We also had one where Arena, I don't even know how it happened, but somehow thought a land was both in our hand and on the battlefield, so we couldn't use the land, but we also couldn't like play the land. It was very strange. It's been a very strange Arena day. Alright, we get Field of Ruin. We will snag a Plains. Opponent passes. I'll play a Plains, go to combat, attack. This Rest in Peace is definitely not great for us. Not sure how we're going to get around it exactly. Our token production all requires the graveyard. Well, Field of Ruin, go to combat, attack. What I need to do is be able to bounce it. It's going to be tough. Opponent passes. Well, irrigated farmland. Go to combat. Attack you. Pass the turn. The world's slowest clock, one at a time. About it. Personally, I think every fairy should be banned from existence and should be forced to apologize for creating him. That's probably a bit harsh. Go to combat. Get in at you. I actually think that, boy. Alright. We would have rather had that Field of Ruin tap so we could have up 2 counter spells. If we lose because of that, that is going to be depressing. Opponent, Ras our board. Well, Sacred Cat, go. Pass the turn. We changed the sideboard because when we started streaming, we played against the Field of the Dead deck a million times in a row. So the sideboard got a massive overhaul, with the whole idea being, it was basically, the idea was 100% like, anything that's good against Field of the Dead, nothing else matters. So that definitely has made our sideboard worse in other matchups for sure. Well, Sublime Epiphany. Counter, bounce, copy, draw. Alright. I mean, not a bad turn. There's a Mythos. Hit ya. Down to 15. We're down to one counter, though. And we got to counter Rest in Peace, so... yeah. Well, there's a veto. Teferi away. Getting there. Ooh, no Teferi. Well, that's good. Go to combat. Attack ya. So we got through the Rest in Peace. Opponent down to 13. Anointed Procession. Del Roas handing out a bunch of gift subs to Doug McQuinn. Opponent, gonna draw a card. Asemic, Hobbyist, and Ketters. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. And thank you to Del Roas for handing out the gift subs. Big super cheer for you. Bonus cycles. There's the Anointed Procession. Pass the turn. Opponents. Castle Ardenvale. Teferi. Well, we will veto. Opponent. Yeah, thank you so much, Joros. Passes. Well, go to combat. Attack ya. Opponent makes a 1-1. Tapped out. Okay. Well, we will Mythos, Anointed Procession. Playing Anointed Procession. We got 4! We got 4! And they're coming for you, Teferi. Opponent plays a land. Elspeth Conquers Death. Going, so they're playing this even though they are Rest in Peacing? Huh. Alright. More lands, which isn't good. Sunscourge Champion. Gain some life. Oh, I wish we could make a token. Opponent. Makes a 1-1. Please block. Please block. Ooh, opponent blocks. Alright, that works out. Well, now we get to Sacred Cat. Make a few Sacred Cats. Blow up your castle. Get an island. Play a land. Pass the turn. Opponent takes it up. Do they have the sweeper? Land. Opponent. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the... okay, they do have the Wrath. Opponent Wrath. Teferi's coming back next turn. Opponent passes. More lands. Well, here comes the Sunscourge Champions. Discard a land. Gain some life. Mega board. Do you have another sweeper to go with your Teferi? Alright, pass the turn. About it. Gets back to Teferi. Still. Can't get away from it. Opponent.
I know my responsibility.
Yeah. Teferi. Tucks an Anointed Procession.
Time out.
And, oh my goodness. Another Wrath. Oh. And a cast out. All right. Well, the scoop is almost here. About it. Yeah, we haven't hit a single card draw spell, unfortunately. We need to find a Championoids or a thirst to find Championoids, but it wasn't meant to be. Another land. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that probably does it, unfortunately. We were in good place for a minute, but that quickly ended. Now there's a fairy. We don't have any way to get back in it, and we'll draw one more card, and then we will most likely just concede. Because now the problem is, so while I know we're not technically dead, we're at 62 life. The problem is we essentially just get hard locked out of the game, where we just don't get to resolve anything, or really do anything. So even though it's going to take a long time for our opponent to actually kill us, maybe a little less long with the Shark Typhoon. Well, okay, we found a Championoids. So there's some amount of hope. Oh, that would have been so sweet in the semi-recent pet. Okay, so, well, alright, just kidding. Just kidding! The Championwoods was almost sweet. So close to being sweet. Pound it! Draws a card with the Teferi.
Hurry.
Oh, not like that. Pound it. Cycles of Farmland. Hey, what's up, MTG kid? How are you? Pound it. Adapts. Come on, real cards. Non-lands. Oh my goodness. All right, well, go to combat. Attack to Teferi. Are you going to block? Oh, please. Please. Please block. Oh my. Okay. Well, thank you, opponent. All right. Well, we're back in the game. I was not expecting that. All right. Well, we'll draw a few cards. Wow, our opponent is making some very interesting blocks. Discard and discard. Draw some more cards. Let's see. Discard and discard. Castle Ardenvale. All right, we're back in it. Sacred Cat. Pass the turd. And now we're actually like, because our opponent did this, I think we win. At least I feel like we're ahead now.
Let's skip to the
That was only going to be 2 loyalty. Well, I guess that's a reason to never scoop, because you never know when your opponent will help you out. Frantic Inventory makes a shark. Sure. Draws a couple cards. Baneslayer Angel. Sure. Opponent. Untapped with the Teferi. Yeah. Well, we get a Championowitz. Let's think about this. So we will... How do we do this? Mythos of Baneslayer. We could. I actually think the better Mythos target is a Shark Typhoon, though. Mythos on Shark Typhoon seems pretty insane. Mythos Shark Typhoon. Opponent absorbs. Well, we veto. Oh, the Shark Typhoons are here. Okay. Anointed Procession. Make a few sharks. And pass the turn. All right, opponent. Opponent, what do you got? We still got to get through this Teferi at some point, which has drawn our opponent a lot of cards, but the Sharks should help, opponent. And our Sharks are better because... Oh, no, Narset. Boo, Narset. Yeah, opponent, we would have scooped if they did not block that Champion of Wits. That's the only reason we're still playing the game. Frantic Inventory, draws a bunch of cards. Yeah, Narset is a big annoyance. Opponent. So opponent's got a handful of cards again. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's pretty bad news. Opponent passing. Untapping. Well, we play it to Fairy. Play to Fairy. Get some sharks. Opponent vetoes. Stacked Planeswalkers, though. Yeah, the rest in peace is still pretty good. Well, I guess we passed the turn. Alright. Your go, opponent. Yeah, I really... Narset is a huge issue here. Opponent casts a Shark Typhoon. Makes a shark. Opponent draws with Teferi. Plays a Field of Ruin. Narset. Gets a veto. Well, we'll see. It's all coming down to this right here. Opponent gets untapped 2 lands. We thirst for meaning. Make some sharks. Discard, discard. I mean, the synergy of Anointed Procession and Shark Typhoon's been good. Go to combat. Everything at our opponent. I mean, this is it. Everything at you. Is it enough? What do you got? Settle the wreckage. We veto. This is it. This is all of it. Trigger, trigger. I mean, our opponent has a lot of blockers, though, and a Baneslayer, so I'm not even sure, with our opponent getting 2 more sharks here, if this is even lethal. Oh, all right. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we got to see, this was one of the most unique streams we've had in a very long time. We had multiple arena bugs. The arena bugs even crashed the stream. We had 3 matches end from arena crashing because it can't handle Anointed Procession. So there's a little bit of everything. So I think the deck does sweet things. Unfortunately, I cannot recommend you buying the deck because Arena apparently can't handle Anointed Procession. That was a overall takeaway. Is I think almost every match that we were going to win, we just couldn't win because Arena couldn't handle it. So hopefully Wizards gets on that and fixes Anointed Procession so you can actually go off with it, because there was multiple times we were about to just do ridiculous things when Arena just like gave up. So obviously I don't think Blue White Embalm or Eternalize is a top tier deck of the format, but it can do, well, should be able to do really ridiculous things. And we saw those ridiculous things start where we'd have like 11 Anointed Processions and just like going to do absolutely awesome things, and then Arena would crash. So I think that was my biggest disappointment. Like, you're gonna lose to Teferi sometimes, you're gonna lose to Field of the Dead sometimes. That's just part of playing Magic. But I am a little sad that the games that were gonna be really awesome didn't end up being that awesome just because Arena. So hopefully Wizards fixes it. But the deck is sweet. Could use some tuning. Maybe it could be like a third tier type option. I do think that it would have looked a lot better if we could have had the good games, because we would have had some spectacular wins. But anyway, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. Is this a prison deck? Not really. It's a token deck. We're making trying to make tons of tokens with Anointed Procession, but I think that brings us to the end for tonight. Good news is we will be back 24 hours from now. Not even, it's 5:17. So yeah, 24 hours from now with more historic fun. There are more decks that we haven't got to. If you have historic decks you want to play, send them in. But New Perspectives, God Pharaoh's Gifts on the list. There's other ones coming up on the YouTube. So super quick reminders. Replay YouTube if you missed anything. All the Arena crashes, you'd find them there. Normal YouTube, Budget Magic coming up tonight. It's a sweet post-rotation standard deck. And one more reminder that our sponsor this afternoon is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. They got Double Masters, all that other stuff as well. You can even get a free Scope Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. Sorry about missing Thursday. The back is getting better. Thanks for hanging out. Wins and losses and crashes and having fun. So have a wonderful Monday evening, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, 24 hours, 6 Eastern time. Have a great night. I'll see you then. Until then, I will talk to you soon.